They'll let these men tell you can't say what you want to say. You know, it's America. Shh. And you never let them silence you. Never let them silence your voice. Like, always speak your truth. Live, laugh, love. You know, this world was made for you and me. You know, this land is your land. This land is my land.
This land is... Oh.
You kind of ruined it.
Okay, it's rolling. Nope, it's rolling, and I'm fading in.
It's not. Spinny
and
doesn't
I'm
know
here.
What the fuck he's doing.
I know what I'm doing, and I'm here.
Yeah,
and
you're here.
Shh. We haven't introduced you yet.
Oh yeah, welcome to the What's Your Ness podcast. I'm Spenny, as you know, joined by my co-host as usual, Alexander the Great from Ness Culture, and we have a guest today. Alex, would you want to introduce our guest?
Yes. Our guest is somebody that owes me their life. I've saved it on many occasions. Some would say I created it. You know? And
debatable.
We've brought this guest on because this guest thinks she's smarter than me, and she's clearly not. So,
wow.
This is my daughter, Imari.
Of course I think I'm smarter than you.
Yes, because I raised her to think that.
Right.
Yeah.
Have you heard yourself read? No,
I told you that in confidence.
No, I'm so serious. It's okay.
And who told you how important reading was?
Okay, but you still can't read.
And that was for you. I was like, you know what? Don't be like me. I was like, man, reading is so much good information if you could read fast. I read so slow and I still have so much information.
You like audiobooks?
I like audiobooks because I don't get to sit at home and do stuff. I have to move around and do stuff.
He's so busy. He's not like the girls. He's just, you have so much to do.
Exactly.
I
don't get summer vacation.
Right.
The podcast is not about you.
Oh.
Spinny, do your thing. Golly.
Could have swore I was the special guest, but okay.
Yeah, so what? It's special, very special.
Get it from my father.
Yeah, whatever. Autistic child, sped class haver.
That should not be an insult, Dad.
You sped class haver.
Okay.
Well, hey. Welcome, Imari. It's good to see you again. It's been a minute. Congratulations on. I heard you're going off somewhere new later this year, and so congrats on that. And what is our nest today, though? That's what we need to figure out before we even get this thing started. What is our nest?
Well, Spinny, our nest and our guest always matches, and today our guest picked this nest. And one day I was riding around with our guest, and she said something to me, and it struck me as brilliant. And she called herself a thesaurus kid. And I was like, what the fuck does that mean? And basically, when she was younger, I used to look up shit all the time. So then she kind of like picked that up for me. So she started like looking up words when she had to do English papers and shit like that. So I asked her, because she has a very extensive vernacular. I said, what's your nest? She got back to me very shortly and said, a word I've never heard in my life. AdeptNESS. But once I read the definition of the word, I was like, you fit that bill, baby. We're going to do that. So today our nest is AdeptNESS.
Right on. Well, yeah, I got the definition here. Let me see. AdeptNESS. The quality or fact of being highly skilled or expert at something. Proficiency. Thanks to the teacher's adeptness at explaining the intricacies of calculus, her students quickly grasped even the most arcane concepts. So, there's that.
Yeah.
So, wow, we are in the presence of one with adeptness.
Yes. This is a very adept individual. I might say so myself. I've seen her adeptness at practice, and it's quite impressive.
Nice.
Thanks.
Yeah. So, as you guys see, this is my offspring. So let's start with some offspring questions. Okay?
Okay.
All right. What was life like growing up having me as a dad?
Oh, wow.
Just so difficult, so hard, so troubling, you know. But you know, I made it to the other side, and
You do know the microphone's on your right side, right? And you're looking
I
to
can
your
hear
left.
myself hearing
You can hear yourself through my mic.
whatever. The point being,
Oh, see that?
see, he's just always made life so difficult. So
Making her life better is difficult.
no.
So go ahead.
Anyways, no, but really, I don't know. You're always like my biggest hater, but sometimes,
Yeah.
okay,
Do better.
okay, but yeah, you be my biggest hater, but like, for real, you be on my side most of the time. Like when I don't think like you should be on my side as my father, because you know how like parents be, you know, against their children and whatnot. You seem to always be on my side, even when I'm doing something I'm not supposed to be doing.
Cause life is about that. You know, life is about doing what the fuck you want to, but doing it smart.
Right.
You have to always be smart when you do it. And as long as you weren't doing dumb things, I didn't really care what you did, as long as it wasn't dumb.
You know, it's like I'm not a dumb kid, so
I'll tell you a story about that. You know how parents tell kids like not to jump on couches and shit because they can hurt themselves and stuff?
Uh-huh.
Imari was like 3, and we were at my auntie house, and she started climbing on the couch, right? And my parenting style, which is in like many others, I looked at Imari and I said, if you fall, I'm going to beat you for being dumb enough to fall.
Wow.
She didn't fall. So she passed that test at 3 that she wasn't dumb.
that sounded aggressive.
I think I said beat you for being dumb enough to
But
hurt
I
yourself
swear my
or
dad's never hit me in his life though. Well, actually, he's popped me before. It was so traumatic. I don't even
This is not a therapy session. Okay, this is a podcast. Okay, so we don't care about what you're going through. We have questions. Okay.
Okay, whatever.
So, since this is the AdeptNESS episode, and you're our AdeptNESS guest, what are you most proud of about your AdeptNESS?
What it affords me, like, being able to.
Afford. She's not talking about one of those cars, you guys. Okay, now go.
All right. Anyways,
We our audience is, you know, it's kind of all over the place, so sometimes Alex has to explain things. It may seem redundant, but
Yeah. It's a lot of idiots that watch this.
are they all slow?
Huh?
They all slow.
They give us views, so
not all of them are slow. You who are watching right now are not slow, but those other people, you know.
yeah.
who we're talking about.
The other ones,
Guys, it's okay to be slow. It's 2024. You can be slow.
This is the AdeptNESS episode. We're not. Yeah. So finish.
Oh.
Answer the question.
Anyways, but yeah, being good at things like saves you time. And one thing I love to do, my favorite thing to do, procrastinate.
Oh yeah.
And I got through like most of my schooling through procrastination, and just being able to pick things up quickly and like, you know, doing when they need to be done and not like when I should be doing them. But that's what I'm saying. It allows me to
Something I've talked to her about, but it kept working out for her. So my words fell on deaf ears. I was like, Imari, you probably shouldn't do that. It's gonna like catch up with you one day, and then it just never fucking caught up with her, and I was so upset.
It's about adapting, being flexible. Obviously, you're not going to be able to work the teachers in middle school the way that you work them in high school, but like you got to work them in their own way.
Okay, that didn't sound like adeptness. It sounded like manipulativeness, but okay.
You can be adept at manipulation though, and I think that falls under the umbrella of adeptness. Right?
Very skilled at
Spinny,
manipulation.
stop being man, this guy.
Because you're over here trying to discourage procrastination, and that's like, I mean, how do you think I got this fantastic basement apartment? It's through a life of procrastination.
And it works for me. Like, I don't know. I failed before, but like it turns around pretty quickly. You know what I'm saying? It's never the end of the world.
Yeah. And that's skill sets I definitely like encourage raising her is that, you know, I'm going to give you a good understanding of how things work, but then still you have to apply it to how you feel comfortable. If you don't feel comfortable, then what I said doesn't really matter, you know, but you know, use your own intelligence. That's why I raised her to make her own decisions. Like, And I think that's what kind of helped her become the person she is today. You know, on her way to college, you know, on her way on taking some of her first steps to become a lawyer and all that other type of stuff. It's like when she was real little, she used to like ask me to grab cups and stuff for her, and I would just access it. And I was like, do I think she can get it herself? And if I did, I would tell her no. And she would have to figure out how to get it herself. I think she kind of hated it, but it made her who she is.
No, because she's like, why do you have to be so difficult? Like, you can get it. I know that I can get it, but like, you know, you can get it easier. So like, why not just tell me?
Because now you don't call me to do everything for you because you know how to do it yourself.
Now I have an issue with asking for help. But no, hey,
that's a lie. That's a lie. I told you dummies don't ask for help. I taught you that when you were younger.
Exactly. And you know how many times those teachers called you like, she's so frustrated, but she doesn't want to ask for help. Like, it's your fault.
Yes. I apologize for making you a better human. So, next question.
Anyways.
What skill do you think helped you with, what skill do you think I helped you with the most?
There's that reading thing you were talking about.
Yeah. All right. Fundamental.
I never mess up questions until she gets here.
Oh, he's nervous in my presence.
No.
Guys, I don't know if you know. Because
she's very judgmental.
No.
She's a very judgmental human.
Excuse me?
Yes, you're judgmental. So, yes, I am, because I know how you talk about me when people aren't around.
I would never say anything poor about you. I love you. But I don't know if you guys know, but I happen to be his closest friend.
Whoa, hey.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You can't be first place when there's someone like me around, you know what I'm saying? And it's me, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, I happen to be his closest friend, and so I understand his nervousness.
Shut the hell up, you Marty. What skill did I help you with the most? Shit. What did I help you with as whatever shit?
You know what? I'm gonna say doing things I'm not supposed to be doing, like, but in a good way, like in a way. You know what? You help me manipulate people, cause like when I was little, he would tell me how things were, like how they really were, not how you're supposed to do them, like how it is, and I would use that to my advantage. I used to I used to gaslight my teachers, like. No, I'm being so serious. I used to gaslight them, and I used to use my credibility, like, I'm a good student, like, you know, why would I lie to you? Like, I don't know. I used to gaslight my teachers, and I feel like it's only because my father taught me that it was okay.
Hey man, you gotta do what you gotta do to get
that's
things
what I was
done.
gonna say. He's you gotta do what you gotta do kind of person. And
yeah.
I was like,
did it work?
I always did what I had to do, you know?
Yeah, I'm like, okay, well, if it works, all right. And you're not harming anyone else.
Yeah, I was justifying it as, like, they'll have hundreds more students. Like, I'm just trying to get by. You know what I'm saying? We all got to do what we got to do.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, a lot of school, there's a lot of bullshit aspects to it. And so...
Yeah, I was like, it's not that I'm missing out on learning anything because I was always, like, on top of my academics.
Smarter than the other kids. What were you like in elementary school, reading at a high school level?
Everyone gets told that, though. But anyways.
What, that they're reading at a high school level?
Yeah. Well, not everyone.
I still get told that.
Not everyone.
I don't. They're like, yeah, sir.
Well,
I think you might need to take some classes.
But whatever. The point being...
Got the gaslighting skills.
Yeah, like my dad taught me that it was okay, and he like as long as it worked out for me. And then I got caught a couple times. And they called him, and you know that's my road dog. Because if they would have called my mama,
Yeah. Because my thing is, when they used to call, I used to be like, she did what? Put her on the phone. And then when she gets on the phone, I'm like, why did you get caught? Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, you got these people calling me, like, do better. Like, I did not teach you the ways of greatness for you to be getting caught. Like, these people are bothering me. I'm busy.
No, they used to put him on speakerphone or whatever so that, like, I knew that what they were saying or whatever. And he'd be like, I'm just so disappointed I didn't raise her to do things like that. And then he's like, can I speak to her privately? And I'm just like, he's like, why did you let them catch you? And I was like, oh, listen, you know, players mess up. They mess up. I'm living and I'm learning, you know.
Yeah, you gotta do better. Like, cause I'm upset. I'm upset right now. I'm very disappointed in you, Mario. You're too smart for this.
Right. Can we go to Curry Up after school?
Yeah, getting caught by these stupid teachers. Like, come on, Mario. You're smarter than the teacher. Stop it. You're being lazy. That's how you got caught. You got caught because you're being lazy. Stop being lazy and do it.
Or I was being too nice to other people, letting them do it with me. You can't do crimes with other people, guys.
Yeah.
You cannot commit crimes with other people.
No honor amongst thieves.
Yeah. Yeah, because they turned into snitches. I was telling somebody about that the other day.
Right.
I was telling them about just how I raised you and stuff, right? And I was like, I used to tell you, Mario, all the time, I'm like, don't lie to me. I'm like, you gain nothing from lying to me. Because if you tell me the truth, I can devise the better plan. You know, it's like if they caught you doing something, it's like, okay, were there cameras? Were somebody else there? And I was like, somebody else is there? I was like, oh shit, we got a potential snitch. Okay, let me figure out, okay, what else happened? And what else happened? All right. And then I go in there and my daughter would never, what proof do you have?
Yeah.
And
Show me the
And
proof.
now you're going to school to be a lawyer, right? Like, it's all, you see how the full circle.
It's not what you know, it's what you can prove.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, but I always appreciated that because, so, like, you know how there's like, you do something you're not supposed to do, and they're like, why did you do it? And you're like, you know what? I would say I don't know, but I just want to tell you it's because I wanted to. And he took that for an answer, you know? And I appreciated that. Because sometimes, just because you want to, you know? You gotta live.
Yeah. I tell people all the time, they're like, why did you do this? Because I wanted to. Like, that's
He was like, it sounds like a good enough answer to me. And I'm like, yeah.
Sometimes you want to do stuff. Sometimes you're just trying something, especially as a kid. Like, I feel like people don't give kids enough leeway that they're literally doing this for the first time. You're treating them like they're a adult, and you don't hold yourself to these standards. But now you're trying to like chastise them and beat them and all this other stuff because they're trying things.
Yeah, I got in trouble for doing something when I was in like second grade that I didn't know why we were getting in trouble for it. And then they had us all like line up, and they had us each explain a reason why we shouldn't have done what we did. And I was like, well, you shouldn't do it because you can get in trouble for doing it. And then they got mad at me for saying that when I didn't know why I was in trouble in the first place. Yeah. So, I don't know.
Yeah, like my dad, he'll tell you what the consequences are. And then if you go through with it and you do it anyways, he'll be like, all right, was it worth it? And if I say, yeah, I'm like, you know, sometimes you just got to live with the consequences.
Yeah. That's the best thing about life is like knowing what could happen if you do something wrong and then still doing it. Like, I'm a lot of people's smart friend, but I like drinking alcohol, and that's pretty dumb. You're literally poisoning yourself. Mm-hmm. Like, that's what alcohol is doing. That's why you feel that way, because you're poisoning yourself. Yeah. Slowly but surely. And if you do it too much,
or rapidly,
you could literally kill yourself drinking alcohol. And we're just like, yeah, more shots. Yeah. That's like some of the dumbest shit you can do in life. And it's something I choose to do because I know the consequences of it. Yeah. And I do it in a way to where I don't reap the consequences. Like I told you, on this episode, I've spoken about it before. I don't get hangovers. And it's because I've done enough research on drinking to know how to drink.
It's because he's an alcoholic.
That's a lie. I know a lot of alcoholics that wake up feeling like shit and keep drinking. And also, I was told this, which I don't fucking believe, but I was told, you're not an alcoholic until all alcohol tastes the same. And I don't think all alcohol tastes the same, so I'm not
definitely not. Yeah, I'm definitely not an alcoholic in that case.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Every alcoholic on the couch like, yeah!
Okay. As an adept individual, what skills do you think you taught yourself the best?
Well, one thing I will say is I learned not to poop on you and Mom, but I learned a lot of what not to do from what you guys do.
As you fucking should. Don't be like me. Be better than me.
Yeah. So I think in that way I've taught myself to like one thing that you do that people like me more because you don't do it is because like you tell the truth, but like in a very harsh way, and you're like, oh, truth hurts. I'm like, there's always a way to make it sound better.
Yeah,
and like,
but that takes time and energy, and I don't have either.
And you know why people like me more? It's because
I allow them to.
No, it's because I take the time and energy.
Cause you fucking have it. I'll be doing other shit.
Okay, you're old. We get it. We get it. You're old.
Wow.
You're tired.
Says the adult.
It says the one who just said they don't have time to care about other people. But anyways,
Oh, excuse me. You know, I've traveled the world and, you know, made hit records and stuff.
oh, he's so wise and he's lived many lives.
Yes, I have. This is my third or fourth time here. I think it's the fourth.
You gotta kill me at some point. I don't want to live forever. But
Oh,
anyways,
man, this experience is beautiful. I love coming back here and messing with these people. I think I've been a troll my entire existence.
you look like one. Anyways,
Your mama, daughter.
all right, your daughter, father. Anyways, so, but yeah, I taught myself how to, I don't know, take what people say with a grain of salt too, because my dad, he always gonna have something to say. He always gonna have something to say.
That's why I started a podcast.
And sometimes it used to get to me, like I used to take things personally, but I will say my dad taught me this too, is that like you can't like base your happiness off of someone else's, or like I don't know. He's taught me a lot of things, but I would like to say that I taught myself a lot of those things just because I'm me, and gotta give myself some credit, you know. Shout out to me. So
Yeah, I taught her that too.
yeah, whatever.
You didn't tell us what did you teach yourself? It sounded like I taught you everything.
It's gonna sound like.
I'm saying, well, if you don't want it to sound braggy or whatever, braggadocious.
Well, okay, one thing that I taught myself that you and mom definitely don't have is like how to be scholarly. I'm
a fucking scholar.
Anyways.
I just didn't do homework.
Okay. Anyways.
Teachers raved about my intelligence. I just didn't turn into work because it was
I said being a scholar, not being smart. I didn't say you were stupid. You just weren't a scholar.
Bring up the definition of scholar. I need to.
Okay, here we go.
Because I will say this about Imari. Imari knows a lot of words, and she tends to use them in the right places. So I'm gonna call her bluff on this one.
A distinguished academic. You're welcome.
A specialist in a particular branch of study, especially the humanities, a distinguished academic. A person who is highly educated or has an aptitude for study, or a student holding a scholarship.
You did not study. You did not study.
Imari, how do you think I got you all this information? All I do is study. I research things
I'm talking
every
about
day.
you being a scholar in school as a child.
Okay, well, you didn't say that. You just said a scholar, because I'm a fucking scholar. But okay, so one thing that you taught yourself is how to be
a scholar.
So
in
no.
the way that I'm a
Let's
scholar.
be specific. Not Pacific. Specific. You taught yourself how to be a scholar, academic scholar.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Okay, so yeah, what else? Continue.
Anyways, I taught myself how to be a scholar.
Academic scholar.
I don't remember too much from when I was little, but I don't remember you being the same person that you are today. So I feel like if anything, we were on the same level of, you know, scholarship and whatnot. We became scholars together, if you will. So anyways, I taught myself how to be a scholar, and, you know, I instilled that in my father.
Academics.
I instilled that in my father because, as you know, reading isn't really his cup of tea. It's not his strong suit. You know what I'm saying? But
And yet I still have all this information.
but
It's crazy.
you know, as I grew up, I instilled my love for reading into my father. He wanted to show support for me. He wanted to show support for me, so he got better.
I'm gonna cut her off there. She instilled it in me when I had her reading the 50 laws.
48. It's 48, not 50 nothing. It's 48
The
laws.
48 laws of power. I was thinking about 50 Cent because Donald Trump came out to Mini Man recently. But sorry, 48 laws of power. This little girl cried on my book.
Ripped it apart.
She cried on my book reading. So let's just say that I read the book, and when I gave it to my academic scholar,
I had to be like 9 max reading that book. No child wants to read 48 Laws of Power. Swear on my soul,
that's
I
a pretty
would.
like heavy one for a kid.
And then
She's
and
my
then,
child.
No. He didn't only have me read it. He would have me like turn off all electronics, sit in a room, read it, write a judgment on it, and then bring it back to him as he's playing video games downstairs.
Wow.
you're welcome. Look at you going to college.
And which like manipulative leader from the past did he base that skill on? Since you are well read on like Machiavelli and all these people now, and the 48 Laws of Power.
She didn't finish the book. We'll just say that. I was forced to allow her to cease and desist.
Those pages are tear stained.
I still have that book.
The cover is ripped off.
I think she slowly did that
You
on
couldn't.
purpose.
Oh, absolutely. You could not call that book like well loved by the way it looks. It was well hated by me. Like
I love the book. She's just a fucking hater. Be Mark.
No.
I'm trying to better her life, and she's just being a hindrance.
And then as a middle ground, sometimes I would try to have my dad read me like a couple passages because he used to have me read the judgments and all the little things, whatever.
Yeah, because it has a lot of sidebar stuff.
So I would have him read some things so that it didn't feel like it was much of a task. But this man can't read. This is why I keep emphasizing this man can't read. It didn't make it seem...
She is so...
No.
She is so hateful.
It did not make my experience reading that easier. It made it worse.
I was trying to explain to her it would be better if she just read it.
It made it worse.
No, it made it
I'm
better.
like, why?
I already read the book. I read the entire book.
Dad, you don't understand. I'm like, read faster. Read faster.
No, I have to consume the information the way that I can comprehend it.
And then the way that you're reading, I can tell that you're missing words or you're saying them improperly or like you're skipping over some words or whatever because like no sentence is framed like that. So I'm just like, I get what you're saying.
She's just a hater.
I get what the sentence was supposed to be.
This is the judgment that I'm talking about.
I get what the sentence was supposed to be, but that is not what that book says.
Hey, Mark, I didn't bring you on here to fucking argue with you. Golly. You are, oh my God. Can we just do somebody else, man?
So would you read her like The Art of War and stuff to like go to bed at like
I have no
at like age 3,
30...
like here's The Art of War like picture book edition or something with like Dr. Seuss.
No. I told her how important reading was, and then she started reading, and she used to come back to me like, Dad, look it, I read at a third grade level when she was in kindergarten, and then she'd be like, and in second grade, like, oh, Dad, look it, I read at a middle school level. And then she was like in third or fourth grade. And she's like, Dad, I read at a high school level. And I was
so
like,
it paid off, all the suffering of the 48 Laws of Power.
I'm saying it was more that was just the one she hated. But like I always made her sit down and read. Like everything off, you need to focus on this.
Well, I didn't mind doing that, but 48 Laws of Power, absolutely not.
Yeah, she hated that shit. And like I said, I tortured her through about half of it. And then after consulting with multiple people who told me to leave her alone. And also, you know who else told me to probably leave you alone? Which was the one I probably actually listened to? Kiwi. I finally like talked to Kiwi about it, and I think Kiwi was like, bro, like, you don't want to, she's not going to retain it anyway.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I can understand it now, but it's not like I'm carrying any of this with me.
No, but that's part of my parenting though. It's to expose you to the truth sooner. And as you develop, it'll make more sense.
He told me Santa wasn't real.
Yeah.
Is he?
He told me Santa wasn't real.
Is he?
He told me Santa wasn't real.
Is he? Is he? But I will say this.
I remember asking you when we were shooting some video, I was talking about the Santa Claus thing, and you were like, I was like, so you got a kid? Because I was, that whole thing fucked me up. Like, this whole thing was a lie the whole time,
Yeah.
But when I asked you, I was like, so you got a kid? Are you doing the whole Santa Claus? He said, no, I'm not going to buy her a bunch of gifts and say it's like some fat white man got her this shit.
Yeah, this is true. I did. I'm like, fuck that, man. I worked hard to pay for this shit.
No, but it was so funny, though, because Dad would try his hardest to tell me that Santa was not real, but my mom would be like, don't listen to him. Santa got you this one. But, obviously, whatever he got it for me. Yeah. And it wasn't even like he would get me stuff for Christmas. He would get me stuff around Christmas, like, oh, yeah, you can say it's for Christmas, but, like, I'm not getting you, like, a Christmas gift.
Yeah, I don't celebrate Christmas.
And so my mom would be like, don't listen to your dad. This one's from Santa. But then my dad would be like, that man is absolutely not real. He's like, it's like me unwrapping gifts on Christmas Day, my dad in the corner in his Grinch outfit. Santa's not real. Like, I'm telling you, that dude is not real.
And all of her gifts that she got for Christmas, I never wrapped them. Like, I feel like that's a waste of fucking resources.
No, he would just take me to, like, Best Buy, get me a camera, and be like, yeah, this is for you.
Yeah.
Like,
no, I would literally, because I don't see the point in all the BS surprising and shit. I was like, what do you want? Go get it. And then I pay for it. And it's like, yo, but you can't have this until some time or something. And then other times, at a certain point, I was just like, yeah, fuck all this waiting shit. Like, you want some shit? Here's some shit. Like, what the fuck are we doing all this shucking and jiving for? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Well, hey,
But I will say this. Imari has always been her own person. So Imari's like a very considerate individual, even though she's rude as fuck. So Imari would come to my house, do the whole Christmas thing and stuff, and then go to her mom's house and be like, you know, oh, Santa got this. And then like she would even go to school, and being the child that I raised her to be, to have intellectual prowess, she would be upset when she heard the other little kids that were just bad trying to tell I'm going to say it. Trying to tell the dumber kids that Santa wasn't real. She didn't like that.
Yeah.
And she used to like defend them and be like, no, Santa is real. And she used to like ward off the bad kids trying to tell the dumb kids that Santa isn't real.
They're not dumb, they're children. Children are allowed to be children.
Yeah, I was one of the dumb kids, and I kind of, I low-key wish there was someone...
Message.
I low-key wish there was someone who wouldn't, who did step in and confirm and say, you know, because that lie to be perpetuated, you know, for so long, it's sickening.
Yeah. And that's why I didn't. I felt it like just how smart I am. I feel it's counterproductive to start off your child's life by lying to them, and then you're supposed to be the person that they can go to and trust later.
Yeah.
Like you're supposed to be the person taking care of them and instilling all their values and beliefs. And the first thing you want to do is be like, something is real. You're a little less dumb. Yeah, I lied about that. It's like what the fuck else did you lie about? Like, think about that as a human. If you met somebody and everything they told you later on you found out is a lie, how do people react to that?
Oh, it wasn't just Santa. It was the Tooth Fairy. It was the Easter Bunny. It was God. It was everything.
He's never watched a Hallmark Christmas movie. You just have to believe.
You know what I believe?
Everyone needs something to believe in, guys. Do
myself.
not let my dad.
Exactly.
Do not let my...
I believe in myself. So how about that?
Anyways.
Don't smoke rocks. Buy Ness Culture socks.
They're my favorite because you can dress these up or down. I usually just wear them when I roller skate. Because, you know, it can be really harsh on your ankles. But these are like really supportive and they're not like too tight on your calves when you wear them, because I hate socks like that.
Ooh. Fresh produce. Ness Culture socks.
Happiness starts from the feet up. Ness Culture for all your walking needs.
What do you want to be adept at that you aren't yet?
Making money.
Same.
You're kind of lazy.
Lazy people make money all the time.
Nah.
White people do it all the time. I want to be a lazy money-making black woman.
Those people already have money.
Okay. Anyways, I want to be a lazy money-making black woman. But I'm not going to say like lazy in the sense that like I don't work for my money. But at some point, I will be able to be lazy. You know what I'm saying? And still be making my money.
Not really. I don't know what you're talking
he always likes to poop on dreams. You said dreams.
I told you I poop on BS. Like, okay, y'all want to hear another Dad and Mari story?
Uh-oh.
You remember the rain catcher thing?
Rain catcher. No.
Okay, so
wait, was that a science project?
No, we were just talking about it, and you told me. Okay, I'll tell you guys the story. So I'm picking up Mari from school as I do, and one day she's like telling me about like some type of little like invention she thought of, right? And she's like, what if you could your car could catch rain and you know refill your like windshield wiper fluid or some shit like that, right? And I was like that doesn't make sense or something like that, right? And she's like, well, I was like, well, how would it do it? And she was like, Dad, I'm just using my imagination. I was like, fuck your imagination. How will it work? If you have this idea and you think it's a good idea, tell me how it would work. And then she started to give me ways of thinking about how it could actually like capture it and then it would funnel it. Cause I was talking about like debris, maybe debris would get in it and all this other stuff. And she fully explained to me how this could be like a dope invention. And I thought that was super cool because that's the type of dad I am. It's like, No, fuck your imagination. Your imagination can be a reality. A lot of things that we have in this world that we think are amazing was somebody's imagination. So I don't want you to waste your imagination on imaginary shit that you can make a reality if you just put a little more effort into it, a little more thought into it.
Yeah.
Right.
Imari.
Well, hey, now am I gonna have to bleep? Am I gonna have to bleep this one too?
Yes.
What are you? People don't know your name.
You a fucking snitch, dog.
He's Alex on here. Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
What's up with this? Bro, I'm not bringing nobody else I know on this fucking podcast, man. You guys are weird.
You can't call someone's government and then like expect them not to call yours.
What do you mean?
Since we're calling governments.
What do you mean, Imari? That's your name. Like, what's your other name? What other name do you have?
Yeah, do you have a nickname? We didn't ask.
Yes, Mari.
No, they didn't give me like some special cool nickname. Everyone has one, and I know.
I gave you 30 nicknames.
Okay, they were kind of all offensive, but anyways.
No, they weren't.
He called me Smidget Midget, Fatty Cakes. No, I mean like
Fatty Munchkin. I like that one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like.
What about Y-Dub?
Why
No.
No, that's not how that works.
No.
That's not how that works.
I don't know. I was trying to spin off the J-Dub thing.
Oh, there was 2E, but that was it.
Yeah, 2E was dope. And you came up with 2E.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was too cool, but he's not cool.
Sure. You know the truth. How do you measure your progress in success in becoming adept?
I would love to give you like a great answer, but being that like I just I'm growing up, you know, and I feel like that's
What?
I'm like, you know, I've been figuring that out because like learning how to measure my own success and like tell myself that I am where I'm supposed to be and doing the things that I'm supposed to be doing. Sometimes it'd be a little hard. You could be hard on yourself. So
As you should be.
Anyways.
Don't be complacent.
Anyways.
If you're not growing, you're dying.
Anyways, so
Any more?
right. But yeah, I'm still learning how to like manage or measure my own success and like in a way that's healthy and like nice and kind to myself. But one thing that I will say is like always doing something has helped me like know that I'm staying on track. Like when I was doing my law internship, we were doing resumes or whatever, and having to write down all of that was just like it put all of my accomplishments on a piece of paper, and it made me feel good about myself. Like my resume made me feel good about myself. But I think like always having something to do, like it'll put your mind on like different, I don't know, like you always think about something that you're good at or a skill that you can use, or I don't know, but when you're just sitting there, you just wonder like what's special about you or this and that and the other. But if you're doing what you're supposed to be doing,
I know what's
or,
special
like,
about me.
Anyways, but like sometimes, you know, you get lost in the sauce, and but if you're always
There's that thing again. See, I've been hearing that. What does that mean, Amari? What does that mean, getting lost in the sauce?
Smitty's been asking about that for a while.
like you like I don't know, you just
Explain it to him. I told him you were smart.
I am waiting.
Okay, so like getting lost in the sauce is like it could be like you getting overwhelmed, like there's so much going on, you just like, you know, you get
No, he doesn't know. That's why you're supposed to be explaining it to him.
I don't know, I feel like you have to be able to catch on to slang, otherwise it's not for you. But maybe that's why
that
people
was
use
rude.
it, and
that was rude, and I think it was slight racist. I think you should apologize to Spinny.
You must didn't hear the second part. I said that's why we black folk have our own, you know, vernacular. And you know, if you can't pick up what I'm putting down, then I can't keep putting it down if you're not picking it up. You know what I'm saying?
I think I gotcha.
Yeah.
But
Bro, don't fucking co-sign that bullshit, bro. Do not co-sign that
seriously,
fucking bullshit,
it just means that
bro.
like
Bro, that was the most ignorant shit I've ever heard her say. Let's just say that. I've never heard her say some shit more frivolous in her life. I was like, bruh, because I'm usually listening and like, oh, yeah. And that was...
Well, it's kind of like it's sort of a Skibbity Riz toilet type situation.
No,
Fur, you know what I mean?
No, that's not me. That's not my.
But that's how I convey it.
No.
She's a Skibbity Riz, she be fur.
You fur?
This is scary. No, like, what are you guys talking about?
She knows about it. She's on TikTok.
I know, like, the children, like the.
You're the children.
No, I mean, like, my little brother, like, Fortnite, you know? But it really has no meaning.
You played Fortnite.
It's all brain rot, guys, and you don't get it because you're trying to use it, like, logically. It's all brain rot. You're not gonna get it.
It's not bussin', is what she's trying to say.
Fur.
Yeah, no cap. Okay, the old men need to calm down. Yeah.
Boosie, hey, don't be using our words.
Yeah.
That's our word, okay?
That was like
that's how you can't use that with the hard IE.
Y'all are ancient.
Ancianos.
Yeah, see, you didn't take enough. You don't know what he said.
What? Yeah. I was not listening to him.
That's rude. That's the point of us doing the podcast.
Listen, I can only listen to so many things at once. What were we talking about?
Oh, a side question I had that wasn't written down there. Do you know what kind of law you're trying to get into? Like, what type of law you want to practice yet?
Oh, so I wanted to do.
Go ahead.
What was that about?
I had to clear my throat.
Okay.
Well,
do it quieter next time.
Can you answer his question?
Anyways,
that's what we brought you on here for, to answer questions.
I want to go into family law. But recently I've been on Google and whatnot and looking at salaries.
Google told you about the salaries?
No,
continue and tell me what Google told you.
No, I was like, they're not poor per se, but you could be a lot richer. Okay, doing some other kind of law. So.
Yeah, I wonder who told you that when you first had that stupid idea. I mean, that idea.
My dad doesn't believe in following your dreams. It's money, money, money.
No. I understand.
Krabs.
No, Ranisha calls me that.
Yeah, Mr. Krabs. Very frugal, penny pinching.
I'm not a penny pincher, but I am frugal.
Okay. Anyways,
yeah.
So I'm majoring.
I apologize for starting you a brokerage account. It's up like 60%.
Is my mic working?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Throw something at your fucking ass.
Anyways, you heard that threat?
Yeah.
Well, aggressive.
There's your lawyer side coming out. You're like, we have that documented now.
Guys,
verbal threats.
I'm gonna have to take you to court. Anyways, but yeah, I want to be a family lawyer, so I'm majoring in social work. Because even if I don't end up doing family law, I would like to do like something in the, I don't know, field like the.
Yeah. You know how many people you can help when you're rich?
Yeah, and even if you start it and you don't like, maybe you find it's like too traumatizing or you're not making the kind of money you want to make or whatever. Once you are a lawyer, like there's plenty of lawyers I've heard that then they go into a different type of law as long as you're continuing to learn once you have that foundation.
Yeah, but first you should get some money and then you can help people because it's hard to help people without money.
Dad, this is so off topic, but just remembering my major and then my classes, Dad, they have me in math with exclamation points.
Oh yeah, have fun.
No,
that's not my thing.
No, Dad,
I'm the math dad, but
Dad,
that's
I've taken geometry, I've taken pre-calc, I've taken algebra, I've taken statistics. What is this?
Yeah, have fun. I didn't go to college.
That's that emotional math.
Yeah, have fun.
No, because
don't call me for help.
Why are we surpassing letters? Even letters was a bit iffy. I'm like, okay, we got letters going, we got shapes. I'm really confused, guys, but we're pushing through.
Yeah.
Why are we emoting? Like I'm scared.
Yeah, I don't know. Get over it. Figure it out.
No.
You can still be a lawyer and be terrible at math. Like every lawyer that I see, pretty bad at math. So it's like, okay, you can, but
That can't be my life. That can't be my life.
It's gonna be a 1 semester.
Yeah, it is like a what is it called?
Like a general
generated
credits.
Yeah, it's generated. So
yeah.
Yeah. Are you too slow for general ed?
We'll see. Check back in, guys. Check back in later. Check on me for real. Check on me.
You better be ready for those tests. You gotta start practicing tests more, because that's what's gonna destroy your grade if you can't finish.
Do they got cameras in them classrooms?
Imari.
I'm just saying. I was just asking questions.
No, but they do here.
Yes. So can you
Going on the
not
internet.
incriminate yourself? I taught you that too. Jesus Louise.
It was a joke. It was a G.I. Jane joke.
I know.
What the hell does that even mean?
Yeah.
See?
When Chris Rock got slapped by Will Smith.
Oh, yeah.
It was a joke.
So I'm supposed to hit you now?
No, I'm saying don't shoot me. Like, it was a joke. It was
Don't
a G.I.
shoot
Jane
you.
joke.
Who has a gun? Who's trying to? Somebody's trying to kill you, Imari.
Oh my
Let
God.
me know. I will protect you. You're my only child that I know about.
You said I'm your only child that I know about.
Yeah, same difference.
No.
Moving on.
Why did you dye your hair again? Why don't I get called for?
Because it's America. Freedom.
for this stuff anymore. I used to get called about this stuff.
I got a tattoo.
So, what skills do you believe are crucial?
Huh?
What skills do you believe are crucial for being adept in the field of law?
Oh, so, a lot of lawyers, you don't know this, but a lot of lawyers have tattoos too. I got a tattoo the other day, guys.
Imari, what skills do you believe are crucial for being adept in the field of law?
Being mysterious, like how having tattoos make you be so
Imari.
mysterious. Let me tell you guys, so I got a tattoo. It's from my favorite anime. And
So, what skills
Whoa, what is
do you
happening over
believe
here?
are crucial?
Jesus Christ. Hey.
you know what I always thought about? He wears a belt, but his pants are always below his booty cheeks. Anyways,
What skills?
guys, I just want to talk about the. So it says.
So, what skills? What skills do you believe are crucial to being an adept in the field of law?
It's on my rib cage right here.
All right.
Okay, so skills in the field of law. Okay, so I think that being thorough is important. Being able to research and look into the details of things. I always like the investigative portion of trials.
Mm-hmm.
Well, when I had did my little program, I haven't had much experience as in a mock trial, but
I'm saying you won your mock trial though. Yeah, and when I heard what she had to fucking defend, I was like, oh yeah, you lost this, bro. And then I watched it and I was like, wait, she won? How? Like, what the hell happened? Like, what did she just talk those people into?
Our case was underage drinking and driving, murder.
It wasn't murder. It was like vehicular manslaughter.
Vehicular manslaughter or whatever. Yeah. She only got charged with the DUI, twins. She didn't go to jail, so.
Yeah, I don't know how Imari pulled that off. She talked those people in circles.
Guys, when I tell you I was on the podium shaking in my boots, shimmer me tivers. You know what I'm saying? Like it was hard. I'm not a public speaker. I didn't think about that when I was thinking about going into law, the public speaking aspect.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Talking to people. Something I've been teaching you since you were fucking 4.
Like one-on-one, having charisma. Okay, locked in. But
I don't know.
No.
I don't think you. I still to this day don't think you know how to talk to humans.
Anyways.
You digital child.
Anyways, but in front of a room full of people, it was a little scary. Like, I don't know. I could feel myself breathing, my heart pounding. You know what I'm saying? It was hot in here, guys.
There was some family friends of mine. This guy was an actual professional actor, theatrical Shakespearean actor. He'd do all these live shows, but his business that he started with his friend was coaching for lawyers and corporate people and stuff. It's basically public speaking or using theater skills in
as you should,
because
that's what it is.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
It's theater. Yeah. So theater. So take some theater classes while you're out there.
Yeah, but I will say though, just being able to experience the trial, we had a real judge and everything, but being able to experience it and be the be the lawyer and not like acting the role of the victim or a juror or whatever, but actually being the attorney in that situation, it built my confidence up. Like, once we won and like it was over and we got feedback from the judge or whatever, because after the trial was over, we got feedback from the judge, like telling us what we did right, what we could have worked on, skills that we should hold on to for future reference, like all the objections that should not have happened. Those were funny though. It was giving like the Johnny Depp trial, the hearsay.
Oh, yeah. I didn't watch it, but I heard it was crazy.
Yeah. But I mean,
it's not a proper objection. Move to strike.
Yeah, but I was just, like, it built my confidence up because the judge was like, you know what? We've heard a lot worse objections in real court, so you guys are doing great. And I was like, you know what? That was a confidence booster, and I knew that he wasn't lying because I did an internship with the vice mayor, and those business meetings, they get spicy. Like, they get really passive aggressive. Like,
oh yeah.
Like, it's not just like really professional like you expect it to be. Like, those people have attitudes.
Yeah, you know, like a bleach blonde, butch body bitch.
Bad butch body.
Yeah. You know things. You know that's not a direct. I'm not directing that towards anybody, right?
No, but it made me feel better though because like I put these people on a pedestal until I realized that they're all humans too.
Yeah.
And
I
really loved that internship because it was eye-opening. I was like, these people are humans and they have feelings and they say the same things that we be saying.
Yeah. And that's why I was really happy she did it too, because Imari usually like makes money during the summer, during a internship, but she chose to kind of like get that experience that summer. Like, Imari was on it that summer. She was doing cheer, leaving cheer practice, going to the gym, working out, then walking to her law internship the entire summer.
Wow.
Not in that order, but I was doing that. I was going to my law internship, then to the gym, and then to cheer practice.
Yeah. That makes more sense.
Because you would pick me up from cheer practice sometimes.
Yeah, because I just thought about cheer practice. Cheer practice was like long.
Until like 8 o'clock.
Yeah, it was like
7:30.
So, yeah, but she's the... Because I was like, I'm not picking you up from the law internship to take you blocks away from the law internship. So,
it was downhill, though, so it was fine. Because I would be at UC Berkeley Law, then walk downhill to the YMCA by my school, and then walk across the street to the school for cheer practice.
Yeah, which you were physically capable of doing, so I wasn't picking you up.
Hey, I did it.
Yeah, and I think it made her a better human.
And I would catch Bert in the morning to the internship.
Didn't you have to walk uphill for that?
No, there's buses for that.
Oh, you got Bart the bus? Yeah, good job, baby. Okay.
So how do you plan to develop your AdeptNESS during your college years ahead?
I hope to learn from like the amount of people from different places. My dad always told me like that people are your greatest asset. And so I look forward to networking and like learning about their different experiences and learning from their experiences and different ways to do things, easier way to do things.
More efficient.
Finding my community within a community that I want to be a part of. So yeah, I'm just excited for the social aspect. Not even just like the academic social aspect, but like coming out of my shell a little bit more, like in a normal social setting. Okay.
A normal social setting? I didn't know you were Asian. Might need to go get that 23andMe.
Oh, that's not.
Bruh.
Oh,
that's not.
Oh, that was bad.
We can't do. Yeah, this is the AdeptNESS podcast. We're talking about going to school and all these good things. It was generally positive, and then you came in hot.
Yeah.
Hey! At least I don't do the jokes because my daughter's here.
I'm glad you're not doing the usual jokes.
Yes,
I will say that.
Yeah, see.
It's been a nice breath of fresh air.
Yeah.
Don't watch other episodes of the podcast. Anyways,
okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah. What is the best piece of advice you ever got you ever got to get you here?
I'm sorry, read it again. Read it again.
What is the best piece of advice you ever got to get you here?
You can put your emphasis in different places to make that sentence sound better.
Public speaking, something I taught you how to do.
But anyways.
Remember, yeah, it just sounds like something I told you when you told me you had to do a speech. And I gave you...
Oh, guys, I did public speaking for the School of Law too. I forgot about that. Yeah. I could have put that on my resume. My little high school resume whatever. Anyways.
Yeah, I taught her how to do it. I said, you have to pause. Pausing, just a little... tidbit for you guys. If you're ever doing public speaking, pausing is one of the most important things you can do in public speaking. It makes everything you say more dynamic.
And it means actual pauses, not like no diddy stuff.
Yeah, not no diddy.
Yeah.
Like pause.
Like just actually like a literal just pause.
Yeah, pause.
Yeah.
Pause.
Yeah.
All right.
Continue.
Go.
That was cringy.
Well,
on God, I agree.
Yeah. For
my soul.
But advice to
get you to where you are in life, being the baby genius that you were when you were a kid to now off going to college, and what do you think is like the best piece of advice you ever got?
Best piece of advice.
Mm-hmm. It's a hard one, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because
I've given you so much.
I was going to say, because, there's people like you around me. You don't tell me much with substance, so I have to think really hard.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah. Yeah, huh? Yeah, I bet, huh? I've been wanting to... See, I didn't hit you because you were a kid. But now that you're an adult, I feel like I can punch you.
And I won't punch back?
Imari, if I punch you, you wouldn't be able to punch back.
Okay.
So my dad always used to tell me, it'll be 2 hits. I hit you and you hit the ground. Yeah.
Are y'all trauma bonding?
Low-key. No, he's met my dad. He knows.
His dad's hilarious.
Oh. What is this?
His dad when we went to the Apex thing, we stayed at his dad's house.
I was like, is this like some 80s kid trauma bonding? Like, oh yeah, I used to get beat to the ground.
I'm a 90s kid.
Kids these days.
Yeah, see?
How old are you?
33. I was born in 90.
No.
I'm like barely a 90s kid.
Right. I was going to say, you don't look like, I don't know. Anyways.
You look a lot older.
Yeah, like BC. Like you look kind of AD.
Yeah. Best piece of advice.
Mm-hmm. Just something that you utilize, or. All right, you want to go to a different one? You think about that, but answer this one. What is the best value I've instilled in you?
Self-worth. My own value. You always told me that I was better than everyone, and even if I would try to tell you, like, you're not supposed to say things like that, it made me feel good about myself. It made me feel proud of myself. You always made me feel like you were proud of me. So, like, self-worth. I know that I'm smart. Like, I know that I am, I'm her. You know what I'm saying?
And you know why she knows that? It's because if she did dumb stuff, I didn't tell her she was smart for it. I didn't give her praise for dumb things. Like, I feel like a lot of parents, they just think I should just support my kid. And I don't. If she does dumb stuff, you know one thing I told her also? I told her if she ever gets on drugs, she can forget calling me because I don't deal with fucking drug addicts. I was like, yeah, that's you want me to disown you? Get on drugs because I don't have no help for you. I'm like, you know what my help is going to be? Some like, Dad, these people are trying to kill me. I'm like, get off drugs. That's going to be my advice to her. Get off drugs. And then you wouldn't have some of these problems. So when you get off drugs, call me. Because I don't deal with drug addicts because it's an endless hole. And I'm not that type of parent. And
yet you're here in my apartment.
What does that mean? but you said self-worth.
Yeah. Self-worth.
That's good. I like that, baby.
Best piece of advice from my father would be make things easier for yourself. No matter like what way he meant that, I always think about it like Like, even if he's talking about moving my plate closer to me, like, so I can eat easier. Like, I always think about how to make things easier for myself. Which is also why I used to gaslight my teachers, because I felt like it was easier for myself. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I always think about that. I do.
Work smarter, not harder.
Yeah. And that was just to get her to think, because as her father, as her smart father, or whatever the case may be, or unconventional father, giving her certain tidbits, I wanted her to always make decisions for herself. I didn't want to be there like, oh no, Imari, do this. Oh no, you're doing it wrong. Do this way. You need to do this. No, you're not. Okay, well, I'll do it for you. And because she has to live her own life. So I always wanted to empower her to make her own decisions. So at times also, I would tell her to do stuff, and then she would come back to me and tell me she did it a different way, and I would ask her how it went, and I'd be like, okay, yeah, fuck what I said. That worked. Okay, well, shit, do that. Because like I don't have the superiority fucking complex over my child. I want her to make the best for her life, not vicariously live my life. Like, that's stupid. So I always wanted her to do the best thing. And if she told me that she did it her way and it got better results than the advice I gave her, keep doing it. It's shit. I might give you a little tidbit like, okay, well, in the long run, this could happen to you, but, you know, if it's working for you, keep doing it. Shit. Who am I to tell her not to do something that's working? Like, that's what type of crazy shit is that? And I feel like adults do that. And then they also put their own personal limitations on their children. It's like they think that they couldn't do something, or they can't do something, or when they were that age, they didn't do something. And then they just, now when their kids that age, it's like, oh yeah, you don't know how to do that, I'll do it for you. It's like, that motherfucker didn't know how to walk. It didn't know how to use the bathroom without being wrapped in shit at a certain point. Like,
I thought Santa Claus was real. Thanks to you,
yeah,
Mom and Dad.
It's like, if you give them the proper instruction, kids can do anything.
Yep.
And Imari used to pick up on that stuff, and she used to apply it. And I think that's what made her listen to me more. And she used to come back just doing crazy, stupid, cool stuff. And it got to the point where I was just like, you're a baby genius. Like, I just started calling her a baby genius, because she was doing such smart things that I knew that would stack and bring her to this point of going to college. Because it starts at a very young age. You have to instill these type of values in a child before they're 7. So you have to get to them early. But if you get all of these good qualities into them before they're 7, the rest of their life can be on cruise control, you know, barring distractions like, you know, the opposite sex or drugs or bad friend environments.
Tattoos.
Yeah, you know.
Guys, if you want to know what it says,
scarring their, you know, just scarring yourself for no reason.
He has a tattoo across his back. Anyways, my tattoo says, "A sound soul dwells within a sound mind and a sound body." It's from Soul Eater, my favorite anime.
Yeah, she's an e-girl. Fucking weirdo. Nerd.
I just like anime just a little bit.
Nerd.
Bro, weren't you just watching Hunter x Hunter?
You told me to, and I told you I didn't like that shit.
No.
You have to watch Castlevania. That shit is fucking fire.
I started it on Netflix.
You said you did? Mm-hmm. Oh, my God. And it ended well. I was so surprised. It ended well. But I will say this. Animes do tend to end well. Because, Death Note ended pretty good, you know? And that's like my creme de la creme. Like, people like Naruto.
I did not like how Hunter x Hunter ended.
Oh, but I told you that show sucked.
No, I liked it until it ended.
But it sucked. I told you it sucked. I was watching it and it sucked. Castlevania is like 12 times better than that shit. And people told me, like, I was watching Naruto because everybody likes that shit. And I was like, bro, this shit is trash. And somebody was like, nah, bro, like, you just gotta keep watching it. Like, it gets really, really good. And I was like, man, this shit kind of trash. Cause I like
There's so many episodes. I don't watch animes that go on forever.
Yeah. Like, I like the other one with the demon dog, too. I can't even think of what that one's called. Inuyasha. I watched that for a little bit. I didn't finish it, but I watched that shit. That shit was pretty good. I like that.
I always watch, like, the
I don't even think I've seen the episode of Soul Eaters. Spinny, you be watching animes?
Nope.
You look like you would watch anime.
Thank you.
I was like, it's not a bad thing. I watch anime, so
No, he just watches Sopranos in Spanish.
I do watch Sopranos in Spanish, but and Narcos and stuff. But I like I watched some of like Samurai Champloo. I thought that was cool, but I never finished it.
That? I want to watch some episodes of One Punch Man too.
But yeah, no anime here. But maybe I need to work on my anime depthness.
Yeah. Anime is fucking dope. Okay.
Yeah.
If you had to give future children advice on how to be adept, what would it be?
always cultivate your interests. But I feel like that's more of a tip for the parents, because I don't think that I would be nearly as talented at a lot of the things I do if I wasn't enabled by my parents. So, like how you said, you were smart, but your parents didn't, cultivate your talents or whatever. But me being interested in so many things, whether it was making rugs, crocheting, instruments.
Why the fuck would you bring that shit up?
Crocheting and making.
You fucking bruh. This is the type of shit I'm talking about. These fucking kids are disrespectful as shit, bro. Like this little motherfucker right here, man, hit me one time like, "Oh, Dad, I want to make rugs."
I wanted to make a Kirby rug.
No.
Not
fuck what you talking about. Dad, I want to make rugs. Can you get me this monk cloth and this yarns? And I went to fucking Michael's. I went to Hobby Lobby. I went a bunch of fucking places. Bought her all this fucking shit. And I was like, "Oh, do you want to get the gun?" "No, I want to do it by hand. It's my hobby. It's something I'm going to do for the summer." I said, "Okay, I'll do all this shit for you, but you have to make me one rug." And she said, "Deal, father." And then she started doing it and it was like, "Oh, this is a little hard." I was like, "Okay, we'll make it easier. I really need a projector so I can draw it." Okay, bought her the projector. A week goes by, no rug. A month goes by, no rug. A season goes by, no rug. Biannually? No. Still no rug.
To this day, no rug.
Till this day. And I bought that shit during the fucking pandemic.
Hypothetically, there is a rug, but is said rug like finished? No. Well, no, because listen, I didn't say it was hard. It was tedious. And it was tedious to do for something that wasn't visually appealing. If I were gonna be, making a rug like Kirby or like, I don't know, from something that I enjoyed and had color. Like I was making a black and white and gray rug, like
of our brand. This is how she comes on the brand's podcast and disrespects the brand's logo. Ooh. This is and it's the logo, and she the one who made the letters that are on the socks. She made these letters.
The point being, the colors, they weren't very colorful. They could be colorful, but my dad didn't want colors, so
no, because the logo is now we're using Ness Culture yellow, so it's like black and yellow now.
I don't know.
Oh, did I tell you? Yeah, we adjusted it. So, like, the normal Ness Culture logo, I'm not using that as much now because I want people to kind of know what it means. So now I'm using the NC with the word Ness Culture under the NC as like the main logo, and I'm using it in black and yellow, which is the Ness Culture yellow. Yeah. So, yeah, something you can know. Oh yeah, I was about to say, about the air fresheners.
Oh.
Yeah, those are being produced as we speak.
How many colors did you pick?
5. We got purple, nude and brown, red.
Oh, like the real socks.
Yeah,
Well, I know, but I mean like.
Yeah, the socks that we have is the ones that I chose.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Then we got the Warriors color one, and then white and black. Not black and white, just white and black.
Okay.
Yeah. And those are going to be super cool. Like, I'm super excited about that. Like, I'm probably going to well, I guess y'all don't have cars, huh?
I have to stop being a pedestrian. I need a license.
Yeah. You probably should get one.
I need a license.
Even though you crashed my car that one time.
Oh, I did
Totaled
not.
it out.
I did not do.
Yes, you fucking did. My insurance was so high for so long because you crashed my car. And I had to take the rap. For her mess up.
Should we be saying this on the...
I was going to say he had to take the rap for letting me illegally drive Anyways.
Yes, I did.
Anyways. Oh, of course. Anyways.
Okay,
That
whatever.
never happened. Nothing ever happened. Nothing to see
Okay.
here, folks.
And
What-
I did
what-
not totally cry. But let's just move on.
She did.
No, I did not.
Spinny, ask her a question.
Okay. How do you balance confidence and humility in your pursuit of AdeptNESS?
I feel like it's easy because
Yeah, 'cause I
my
don't do the
dad,
second half.
yeah, because my dad is like, he has no humility.
I do. I'm very humiliate people all the time.
Exactly. So anyways, you know what I think? Like, you know how there's like WWJD, like what would Jesus do? Just, I would do like, what would not do? Oh, sorry. What would Alex not do? And that's what I would do. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the opposite of what my dad would do. Because he's a very rude person.
I'm not rude. I'm straight to the point. I don't like wasting time.
He doesn't like to sugarcoat things.
Yes.
Not even a little bit of honey.
Diabetes is rampant.
Not even a little bit of honey. Not even a little bit of honey.
Diabetes is rampant in our community.
You know what?
We don't
And
need any more sugar. Okay.
even if he doesn't add a little sugar, sometimes he adds like a bit of like tartness, like
No, it's spice.
sometimes it's a little
It's spice.
distasteful. You know what I'm saying?
No,
no,
it's
not
spice.
even spicy. It's just like, oh, like why would you see that?
Because I meant it.
Exactly, but he leaves like a tart taste in your mouth and not very sweet. You know what I'm saying? He's not a very sweet person.
I'm very sweet. I'm caring, kind, loving. These are words that describe me.
Yeah, sit with that silence. Anyways, so
We're both sitting. What are you talking about? You sat with it too. Spinny sat with it.
yeah, so that we could afford you the reflection period.
You think I reflect about things I say? That's fucking hilarious.
Anyways, but yeah, I think that I've always been a very caring person. Like, I always cared about other people.
Yeah,
sometimes like over my own comfort or whatever. So I've always like, it's never been an issue for me to practice humility. Confidence was definitely like the one I had to build up a lot more.
I've
but
been
you
telling
know,
her she's smarter than everybody her whole life. She just didn't want to believe me. And then I think she started to see it more, and then she realized I am smarter than everybody.
in a different, sweeter, more accepted way, I realized that I was better than I thought I was. Yeah, I owed myself a lot of credit, and yeah.
What part of your adeptness do you think you still need to work on?
Well, although being adept affords me the luxury of being able to procrastinate, I think that I have to work on my time management, which would take me a long way. Because, like, I feel like procrastinating, it takes skill to properly achieve, but also you have to think about the potential that you're wasting if you hadn't been procrastinating. You know what I mean? Like, you could do so much more if you weren't waiting to the last minute to do it. You could fit in so many other things that you could be doing if you weren't waiting to the last minute. And I just think about that all the time, about the potential that I'm wasting, like, sitting around because I don't feel like it, And I feel like now that I'm older, it's getting to be like crunch time or whatever.
No, just old.
That just makes you even older than me, but okay.
No. I'm experienced.
Right. Anyways, as I get older, I'm realizing, the downsides.
You're kind of boring, man. Talk faster. Dang.
Jesus Christ. Take it easy.
No.
He throws temper tantrums. Oh, let me tell you about. He threw my chips out the window yesterday.
Yeah. She had to learn.
It was not funny. I was laughing.
Hey, Oakland style.
He threw my chips out the window.
Because she thought she was fucking funny.
No.
She thought she look it. Let me give you the scenario. Because my daughter, I didn't bring any of my ghetto Oakland ways to my daughter. I let her be oblivious.
He was antagonizing me.
To how ratchet her father is and was. So yesterday she tested my gangster. She opened up a bag of salt and vinegar chips.
It was not that deep.
And they fucking stank. And I told her to roll down the window. And she thought it was funny, so she started fanning the bag with the window still rolled up. So I grabbed the chips and I removed them so I didn't have to smell them anymore.
He threw them out the window, littered on the ground, and it was a freshly opened bag of chips.
No. You know I don't litter. I give back to Mother Earth.
He put plastic on the ground.
Those potatoes came from the earth. That aluminum in that bag, it came from the earth. I give back to Mother Earth. Captain Planet.
Anyways, he threw my chips out the window to prove a point over a bag of chips. Like, that was so silly. That wasn't...
It was silly because she didn't have the chips no more.
It was silly because that was such a... You took that reaction a little too far.
Look at she don't even know because she know I was right.
No.
Because she thought she was funny. And I showed her I was funnier.
No, it would be a different situation if it was like I was testing your gangster in front of your friends and I was being disrespectful or something and you would tell me to go in my room or something. But throwing my chips out the window and it's just me and you and you just...
Imari, I don't need to put on a show for people. I need you to understand. I don't care about...
It was over a bag of chips.
No, it was over the principle.
Bag of chips.
That's what you don't understand. It's principles. See, you don't understand principles because you ain't been outside.
And prior to that, I had given him my cherry Dr. Pepper and a
bag one of the three?
And a bag of Dorito chips.
The smallest bag available.
They're all the same size, but he's big backed or whatever, so he.
Let's not start talking about big bags.
Anyways, guess whose back is currently big?
I'm probably closer to you than most of your friends. Your friends are probably way more than me.
Talk about Sochi?
Oh.
Sochi weighs 2 pounds.
Don't do Sochi like that. Sochi's the homie.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's why I used her as an example because you're talking about my friends all the time.
And you don't bring up the one friend that's small. What about your friends from OSA?
Oh, I don't like any of them. Those are not my friends.
Wow. Just disowning her friends, man.
No, I have friends from OSA, but the friends he's talking about, I no longer talk to those people.
Okay. You're boring me now. Spinny,
those
ask her a different question.
Ooh.
All right. Can you share a learning experience besides having your chips thrown out the window? Can you share a learning experience that significantly improved your skills?
A learning experience.
Whether in school or just like a weird something in life, like just whatever, something you learned from
your mother beating you, anything.
Oh, a learning experience.
Yes, a learning experience. Saying it again doesn't change the question.
I'm thinking about
an experience that
don't hurt yourself.
I know you don't think before you speak, but
why would I? If I have to think before I speak around you, I don't want to be around you. I want to express myself freely.
All right.
I understand that you have your mind all in jail, but I'm free. I'm a free man to speak as I want. This is America. It's America.
Are you done ranting?
It's America.
All right. A learning experience. Oh, okay. So one summer I worked at East Oakland Youth Development Center.
No one calls it that.
EOIDC. But
God,
how do you
preppy.
know? You have to, before you start using abbreviations, you have to let the audience know what they mean.
No,
like in an essay. Like in an essay, you don't just abbreviate something without previously
If they care,
saying.
they will. They're on the internet. They can go look it up.
Anyways, East Oakland Youth Development Center, aka EOIDC. I worked there for the summer, and I was a cultural heritage instructor. I was a little teacher or whatever, teaching the kids, spreading knowledge to the youth and whatnot. And I had to adapt a lot throughout that internship because, either I wouldn't have the materials I needed or the classes were off, they were bringing the kids when they weren't supposed to be there, or the youth leaders weren't helping, get the classroom under control or cleaning up. I had my own classroom environment, you know what I'm saying? So the responsibility of, not only be responsible for the kids, especially post-COVID or post-quarantine, because we still were in COVID, the pandemic, but being responsible for all this, like the children, and making lesson plans, gathering materials, purchasing them prior to the day of the lesson, collaborating, like connecting the lesson plans between age groups, because 6-year-olds are not going to be doing what the 10 and 12 group is going to do. You know what I'm saying? So having like the same kind of like principle being learned, but also with a different activity that's that fits the age group. Anyways, you're so rude. You're so rude.
What? Huh? What? Huh? I'm listening.
What have you done to help the community in your time, in your
You're welcome.
You can't keep taking credit.
You're all welcome.
You can't keep taking credit.
You're all welcome.
You cannot keep taking credit.
You're welcome.
That's
You guys, you're welcome.
Shout out to my mom.
I'll be making another one soon.
Shout out to my mom. Because imagine...
I'm replacing this one with
imagine
a better
the
version.
arrogant butt-fart I would be if I had turned out like my father.
We're doing version 2.0 soon, you guys. Don't worry.
You could never make another me.
This one's going to be... The new one's going to be more loyal. Okay? The new one's going to be a lot more loyal. Don't worry about it.
He needs a minion.
Yep.
A henchman.
Yep, that's what
Igor.
That's what he's gonna be. Yep.
Anyways,
my new Mari.
Anyways, shout out to Black women speaking their voices. Don't let these men tell you can't say what you want to say. It's America. Shh. And you never let them silence you. Never let them silence your voice. Like, always speak your truth. Live, laugh, love. This world was made for you and me. This land is your land. This land is my land.
This land is... Oh.
You kind of ruined it.
Yeah. Hater.
I was trying to get presidential, Yeah. Anyways.
Yeah. Mari for president. When are you running?
After Kamala, I know she got her thing going on. I don't want to steal her thunder, but I'll be up next.
All right, let's get it.
You better, because I need what's it called? Immunity. Yeah.
Pardon.
Yeah.
First thing I'm doing, throwing my father in jail. The crimes this man has committed.
I will take over.
Take over the prison system?
Yeah, I'm like, hey man, my daughter's the fucking president, man. Like, what do you guys want to do, man? Call the people on the outside, tell them to do me a few favors, man. I might be able to get you out here. I might make you out, man. Get you pardoned, bro.
I would never.
You're only in here for murder, bro.
Isolation.
Like, I can get you out.
Put him in isolation.
That's when I do my best thinking. You don't want me to be in isolation.
Gonna come out mega mind.
I'm like the dude from fucking what's the one with Jamie Foxx and Russell Crowe? Damn, it has a good name too. Damn, what's the movie called?
Jamie Foxx and Russell Crowe?
Yeah.
I can't think of that.
And he was Jamie Foxx was like the lawyer and law-abiding citizen. Law-abiding citizen.
Oh yeah.
I'm like that guy.
I was just watching that.
I just don't commit crimes because.
Bro, okay, guys. Growing up, he told me it's not illegal till you get caught. So
nothing is illegal unless you get caught. That's the truth.
So
that's a real thing. That is a real thing. What? How is it illegal? How is it illegal if you didn't get caught? Explain to me. You guys in the comments.
I feel like
explain it to me.
I feel like teaching that to a child would leave them without the fundamental, skills to decipher right from wrong. You're justifying. No. Like stealing is reparating. Like, just reparate everywhere you go. Like,
well, your ancestors, a lot was taken from them. You should get some of it back. But what I'm saying is also, I knew you were intelligent enough to handle these statements, and I didn't have to explain them further. So that's why I gave you those statements. If you were a dumber kid, I wouldn't have said it.
I interpreted everything that my dad told me, like how parents think that kids internalize SpongeBob and stuff like that, like it makes your brain rot or whatever, and that's why you can't watch it. That's exactly how I took everything my dad said. Like, my kids can't watch Tom and Jerry because it's violent. Like, your kid's just stupid. Or like, no, but I'm saying like, but
Yeah.
like my dad would tell me things like that, and so I just thought like anything he had to say was just like revolutionary. So like I never, I always like believed whatever he had to say, and so
Because I only told her the truth.
and so that's what I'm saying though. Like you're molding innocent minds to become something vicious.
To be yes, we have to. They will not give it to us. We have to take it.
Right.
If we want it, we
To
have to take
freedom.
it. Yes, we have to take our freedom. No one gives you freedom. No one gives you their spot. At number one, you have to take it.
Oh, I wish Lele was here.
Oh, shout out to my niecey poo.
Shout out to my cousin.
Barely.
What?
I don't know.
We walked the stage together, guys.
Yeah,
We
it was
locked in.
super dope.
Oh,
It
nice.
was cute
Yeah.
at our graduation.
Okay. Since we're here, let's ask this question. I think you might have already answered it, and you can double back to that if you want to. But what is a quote I've told you that you remember the most?
Food goes in the mouth.
Bruh, she had a fucking issue with that shit.
or you're the worst door closer ever.
Oh yeah, that's new. That's fresh. The food goes in the mouth. Oh my god, I was telling her that when she was like 4, and I was still telling her when she was like 16. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Like, bro, how do you not? You are so smart, but how do you not grasp the concept of putting food in your mouth? She used to always just drop food like while eating. I don't know if she was like trying to talk or what, but it just every time I sat down to eat with her, food would be on the table.
Ooh, you know what else I remember? It's not really a quote, but when you like thunked me on my head so I can remember it, I'm like, I don't think this is gonna help me remember it.
Oh yeah, okay. So I'll explain that to you guys. So I did some research and I found out that humans they retain more from pain because they want to avoid pain. So if you want somebody to remember something, you don't give them a nice feeling. You give them it's like a fight or flight like response for your body. It's like you burn yourself. It's like, oh shit, fire hot. Oh, you fall. Oh shit, I don't want to fall from that high. I hurt myself. So I used to tell her very important stuff and then pop her on the forehead.
And you felt that this was effective, Imari?
Ask me anything he said from a period where he's like hit me on the forehead, and I cannot tell you what was said.
Hey, I was trying.
Remember, no.
I was trying.
I remember being like, plunked on the forehead, but what was said beforehand,
Hey man, hey, I not everything worked. Shit, I did a lot of good stuff. You guys heard all the good stuff, right? hey, don't do that part. It didn't work. You live and you learn.
can't recall a single thing.
Yeah.
But hey, everyone has different parenting styles.
Yeah. So, Imari, you've been on the Ness You What podcast, and we really appreciate Bro, why are you being like this? I thought we were friends. You're on my side.
I'm trying to be adept.
No, but you're supposed to be on my side, bro.
But she's hell of adept, and so I'm trying to like steal some of her swag and kind of say, sassy things to you.
Sassy things. A grown man. He's like, I want to say sassy things to you.
I just want to say sassy things on the internet. That's it, and that's all.
Yeah. So this is the What's Your Ness Ciroc bottle, and we have all our guests come and sign this. So
this is promoting alcoholism. I'm not even of age.
It's empty, yeah.
It's empty.
Exactly.
We poured it out because we're so against alcoholism, and we wanted to,
Hey, you know what, bro?
people.
You know what I thought about? I'm like, we need to like stuff this shit with some paper, like some white paper or something, so you can see the signatures better.
Yeah. I hear you.
Imari, do you know how we should do that? It's like just get tissue paper, or what do you think?
What?
I want to stuff it so that you can see the names.
Yeah.
You're the fucking creative person. How do
He's like, oh, this clear bottle. If I put a background behind it, will it have a background? Yeah. Sorry.
What in the fucking dog racing laugh was that? What is that, crazy dog? Crazy races or some shit? What's that shit called? That little dog that used to always fuck up shit. That's what that laugh was.
What, my laugh?
Yeah.
That was me trying not to laugh, but I was just laughing too.
All right, so this is the What's Your Ness podcast, brought to you by Ness Culture, and for being on the show. I know how much you told me you like these socks, even though you never bought any because you don't really support me.
I should get free socks for life if we really want to talk about it, guys. But any hoozles.
For what?
It's me. I made the socks. He may have manufactured the socks, but I designed the socks.
No, actually, Chinese people manufactured these socks.
I designed the socks.
Okay, you did do that. And for that, there you go.
You're so kind and loving. I cherish our moments.
You're welcome. What would you do without a father like me? Cease to exist. You get it? You get it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it too.
Right. Well.
Stop that, man. It's in the mic. Kids, man.
I thought I was an adult.
Yeah, but your Crocs suck, so you're a kid.
He doesn't even like Crocs, but he wears slides everywhere. And he doesn't wear slides in the regular way. He moves his toes all the way to the front and grips the top. Like, as if they're going to leave him.
And you act like I got talons.
He does.
Whatever. Your crusty ass feet.
His toes are discolored.
That's a lie. Don't you ever I have beautiful feet.
My dad does get, what are those things called? Pedicures?
Yeah. Look, she doesn't even know what a pedicure is.
Yeah. I only got my first pedicure like last October.
No shit.
Yeah. I've never gotten a pedicure before.
Yeah. I used to have a chick that used to give me pedicures.
God bless her.
God bless her. Shut the hell up.
God bless her.
Some weird stuff to say.
Guys,
it's
secret.
time for you to go home.
He's ticklish on his feet.
Who is it? Like, what type of
I'm not.
useless ass information is that?
I'm not.
What the fuck do you have over here, bro? All right, Spinny, I'm tired of talking to her.
Weed-growing nutrients.
I'm your best friend. What are you
she's
talking
irritating,
about?
bro. Let's finish this, bro, so I can take her home, so I can do something I want to do.
Okay, any final things you need to add, Alex?
Yeah. Hey guys, this is a beautiful episode with my offspring. But yeah, I just needed to do an episode, and that's the only reason I brought her on, because I just needed to fill a spot. So yeah, we did AdeptNESS, which
he's looking for more friends, because he doesn't have that many. I happen to be his best friend. Not to toot my own horn, but yeah, proceed.
So she chose AdeptNESS, and when I looked up the word, I was impressed. So I was like, yes, you can be on my show now. You've passed the test, And I feel like this was a beautiful conversation for a lot of people to better understand how to grow their adeptness or raise an adept child, because I gave my perspective, but then she also gave how it felt and, how she experienced it herself. So I think being adept and raising an adept child is a perfect way to choose happiness. It's like, what better way to choose happiness than to make yourself more skillful and then train your child to be even more skillful than you. Like that's like the purpose of life. That's choosing happiness right there, because your adeptness is making your child's adeptness more AdeptNESS. Happiness. It's just that simple. So I need you parents to become more adept so that you can actually grow more adeptness. You can spawn more adeptness. You can train these adept children into being the army that we need to take over the world as we choose happiness. So from Ness Culture, Spinny, and the creator of the design of the Ness Culture socks, 2E, choose happiness.
Longo in outro.
Hell yeah.
What did you just say?
Oh, you didn't hear it? I was telling them how about, you're just the greatest person.
They already know I'm greatness.
Exactly. I was just reaffirming their beliefs.
Good job.
Hell
Reformation is always good.
Thank you for being here, folks.
You guys are fucking weirdos, man.
We're laughing at you, not with you.
I'm always laughing with you.
Yes.
You want Spencer?
Exactly.
I know.
Sorry, I switched sides again. Whoa, well, I didn't catch that on camera.
guys
I'm glad we
suck.
didn't catch the abuse. On
I need
camera.
someone on my side. This sucks.
Yeah, go
This
to college.
Two grown men ganging up on a young lady is just crazy. You guys not feel ashamed?
I feel like I've been on your side like 75% of the time.
Yeah,
at
see,
least, though.
see, she wants to play the victim, and I never raised her to be a victim. I always raised her to be a
I
victor.
don't know. I'm not feeling very supported right now.
But this.
Fuck you, Alex.
You know
Yeah.
you know what this is? This is the TikTok shit that she learned. You know, I'm just a girl. This is what she's doing right now. She's doing her fucking TikTok shit. I'm just a girl.
Not at all.
Yes, you are.
But-
look at you. Your arms are folded. You want some sympathy, and you know you don't get sympathy from me at all. You better
He's
call your
just
mother.
so mean, and
Call my mother.
My feelings are just always hurt, and my self-esteem just so low.
Hey, it's called self-esteem. You do something about it.
And he bruises my ego.
I should, because if you're not doing good, then you need to do better. Because this is a great family.
Hell yeah.
You talk so poorly about your siblings, though.
What you mean? They're just fat. They're so fat. Hella fat. Both of they fat asses been on the show. They was on last season. Both of they fat asses. Fat motherfuckers. Yeah. Dana, Mike. Motherfuckers fat.
You
fat
know,
as bitch.
you stay silent when he goes on these rants. You're not much of an ally. I don't know if I want you on my side anymore.
Yeah, I just don't.
I'm saying you just threw your uncle and auntie under the fucking bus. You knew what I was gonna do.
I was addressing how poorly you treat people.
How do I treat people anyway? I be by myself most of the time.
Anywho,
Says the child that I can't even get to text me back.
touche.
The nerves, like I said, hey, teenagers, you guys, you know, shit.
These damn teenagers, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
You have kids?
My cousins. My cousins are around your
my
age
cousins?
and a little younger, and are very, very bad at texting back. But I don't want to just be bad. You know, you're bad mouthing your siblings. I'm bad mouthing my cousins. You know, but it's all love.
Yeah.
They're all great people.
Everybody choose happiness.
And everyone should choose happiness. Mm-hmm. Thank you all for listening to this AdeptNESS. Amari, thank you. 2E, thank you for being here. Best of luck with college, and you passed the What's Your Ness word test to get in here, and I hope next you pass the bar, and one day maybe I'll run into you at court.
Hopefully not, because I can't help you.
No, he won't need your help.
Are you saying he'll never get married? He'll never have children? Is that what you're saying?
No. Oh my God.
If I'm
Wow,
lucky-
he really just crapped on you, dude.
No, it's.
I wouldn't have a friend like him.
We'll explain it to you when the camera goes
yeah, if
off.
I'm lucky, yeah, that's an off-camera conversation. But hey, thank you for being here, and we'll see you guys on the next one.
All right, Spinny, turn your head. I'm about to beat her.
Oh, dude, you can't.
No,
you can't
Spinny,
be doing that.
turn away, Spinny.
You can't- no,
turn away.
stop. You can't be doing that.
She had me fucked up.
It's still recording too, by the way. This is all coming out in court.
Oh, no, delete it, bro. Delete it.
Well, it's too late. Oh, she got you now.
No, she doesn't.